It's Tech Lid, and we're bullish. The stampede is coming, baby. In this video, we will be talking about sundial growers. The ticker symbol for this stock, Sndl. We have a very interesting article here from the Motley Fool. The headliner reads, 3 reasons sundial growers could be a bigger winner than AMC over the next 5 years. Now, before we get right into the article, first thing, I'm not going to read the entire article. Just make a quick Google search with the headliner here. Look, I'm not here to throw shade at AMC stock. I'm not here to throw shade at Sndl stock. We're simply just looking at an article and having this as a discussion point for you guys. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the price of sundial growers here. Sundial growers is 90 cents today. It is actually up 1 cent for the day after it was down today. Let's take a look at this right here. Sndl was down all the way to 83 cents. And here's what I keep telling you about Sndl. Anywhere under $1, sundial growers is a good buy. Any price level under $1. Look what it did when it got to 83 cents. It slung all the way back up to 90 cents. That's a 7-cent gain. I know a lot of you think, 7 cents is nothing, but when we're talking about penny stocks, 7 cents, that's a lot of money right there, because we have an accumulation of stocks. Let's say you have 1,000 stocks that you bought at 83 cents. That went up to 90 cents. You made a good profit right there. So don't underestimate the stock and these movements of pennies in sundial growers, because it is a penny stock. Anything under $1, in my opinion, it's a buy. It's a green light. Just a quick disclaimer though, I am not a financial advisor. Always make sure to do your own due diligence and research when you invest in any type of market. When you do the homework and you do the research, you will come out winning. Bank on it. So right here highlighted, it talks about how AMC Entertainment easily beat Sundial with a jaw-dropping gain of more than 2,400%. Sundial growers over the course of the last year, of course, has been a big winner. But AMC has been an even bigger winner. So just keep that in mind when you try to compare both of these stocks. Number 1, the trend is its friend. I don't doubt that AMC's financial fortunes will improve in 2021 and 2022 as moviegoers return to theaters, but what happens for the company and its stock once attendance reaches pre-pandemic levels? The number of tickets sold each year was declining before COVID-19 hit. There isn't a compelling reason to think that trend will reverse course in the future. And right here, they talk about what's going on with sundial growers. Meanwhile, the trend is a friend to sundial growers. Even with the shutdowns in 2020, total adult use cannabis sales in Canada more than doubled year over year. Cannabis market research Brightfield Group projects that adult use cannabis sales will jump another 60% by the end of this year. So we're definitely talking about big numbers when you're talking about doing over half in terms of sale just by the end of this year. Let's look at the second reason, a less lofty valuation. Sundial isn't a cheap stock by any stretch of the imagination. Its shares currently trade at 11 times sales. We can't use earnings-based evaluation metrics because the company isn't profitable yet. Now look at this. The company isn't profitable. And here's the magical word, yet. Meaning that they are absolutely anticipating that sundial growers will be a profitable company. The company will indeed be profitable. This is what they think. This is what they're anticipating. Look, AMC stock is a juggernaut, but think about it. How much higher can it go from where it is? Think about this. AMC stock was $2 and it swung all the way past $60. Now, sundial growers, it was a stock that at one point if you go back and do the research, Sundial Growers was about a $10 stock because there was so much hype about the marijuana sector and things going on and where that would go. It would not surprise me if Sundial Growers could actually reach that level of $10 once again. I'm not saying it's happening next year. Don't get it twisted, not by any stretch of the imagination. We're not saying that's gonna happen. But indeed, just think about where Sundial Growers could head. I mean, think about it. You don't think that right now, below $1, Sndl could get to maybe $4, $5? FOMO catches up. Who knows if the company keeps growing and there's fundamentals behind it even more than there are now. This thing could definitely get to $10. We're talking about a 1,000% gain. Is AMC stock going to do a 1,000% gain? I'm not really too sure about that. But I'm not saying that AMC can't grow. Because when you think about movie theaters and moviegoers, the secret sauce has always been the movies. When you get something that's compelling, something magical, you're going to have people sitting in those movie theaters and there will be magic. Think about a movie like The Avengers, where every single person saw that movie pretty much. People were sitting in the theaters and the theaters were making money. Now, number 3, the possibility of a game changer. I think that there's a real possibility that a game changer could be on the way, one that could directly benefit Sndl. The US could implement federal cannabis reform that paves the way for Canadian companies to enter the US cannabis market. There's no guarantee that Sundial would be successful in the US market should federal cannabis reform be enacted. However, the opening up of such a huge new opportunity for the company would likely send its shares soaring. Is there a potential game changer for AMC? The writer of this article says I don't think so. However, I do not agree with this writer in terms of being no potential game changer for AMC. Of course there's a potential game changer for AMC. The people, the community behind it, they could definitely send the stocks going up even further. 1,000%, I'm not sure, but 100%, yes, I think that is completely possible. Look, diamond hands, baby. These AMC followers, these AMC investors and shareholders, they're not gonna sell their stocks for nothing. So at the end of the day, I think there is still profit in AMC. Like I said, we're not here to bash AMC. This is just an article about somebody that believes Sndl could have bigger potential. And I indeed think this is true. But just because the potential is bigger doesn't mean that the potential isn't huge for AMC as well. But yeah, just think about this. The cannabis market, the laws are favoring for the legalization of marijuana in the United States. It hasn't happened in every state yet, but it's getting closer and closer to that. So at the end of the day, you have to think about the law and how this could impact a change in the stock price. Always keep your ears open. You gotta look into what's happening in terms of stock. Sndl, it's holding up 90 cents for the day. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys thought about the video down below in the comments section. Give it a thumbs up. Let's move that YouTube algorithm so this video could reach more people with Sundial Growers and some info on AMC. If you didn't like the video, keep it real. Give it a thumbs down. The news ain't gonna stop anyway. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date and notified. Until the next time, peace and love to the Tech Lid Legion.